Welcome everybody to the first episode of this wonderful podcast that my friend and I are trying to go live on. No, not really go live. You know what I mean.
Are we trying to go live? You don't want to go live with me, bro.
Not right now.
No.
I am yours truly, Obi-Juan. Or just call me Juan. Obi-Juan is too long. It's literally just 3
Mr.
letters.
Death Havoc himself.
Death Havoc himself. Right across from me
Spooderman.
is Ralph.
A.K.A. Spooderman. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? How are you on this wonderful evening?
Look, man.
I would say Sunday evening, but how are you on this wonderful Sunday?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Things are starting to look up, you know. Nothing. I got nothing. What about you, man? How are you? We were talking. You know what?
Stressing, bro. Finals are coming, bro. You're like,
that's valid.
You're like, don't put your negativity out
Don't bring
there.
your negativity in here. We're trying to make this a happy space, but
we're trying to keep people from thinking about finals.
Talk to me, man.
By not talking about finals.
Talk to me, bro. What's got you
traumatized, bro? I went to pick up a Lego set the other day, and I'm not sure how I feel. I feel after that experience.
Look, man. We can't talk about the experience, and we won't. But it was an experience for Ralph. I'm glad he shared it with me. And from now on, let's just say that he shares his location through iPhone with me, because now I'm trying to keep tabs on him whenever he goes somewhere. I know where
I might
he's
go
at.
missing, bro. Over a Lego set.
Was it built?
No, it was brand new in the box. That's why it was so appealing. Then the dude offered free candy, and I was like, no, I don't want to go in there, bro.
What kind of candy? What kind of candy?
Oh, man. Mexican candy, bro.
Oof.
Chamoy.
Oof.
Anywho, what are we here to talk about, Mr. Death Havoc?
Actually, before we even start, the reason why he calls me Death Havoc is that's my username on Activision.
Make sure y'all go report him on Call
this
of Duty.
hacker.
He's hacking.
And the reason why he said Spooderman earlier, because that's his username.
It's not my username. That's my actual name.
That's
bro.
his actual name. Before we move forward, what you think of the new update? How you feeling it?
I'm not feeling it, man.
No,
They need to get rid of Ashika Island.
really.
They need to bring back Verdansk. They need to bring back Verdansk. You know it. I know it. The world knows it.
I think that's just your nostalgia speaking.
They also needed, I don't know, man. Those movement mechanics I am not vibing with.
Which ones?
On Warzone, man.
No, but which movements? Like the strafe or
The strafe.
okay,
The speed.
okay.
Feels like you're Captain America on the field, man. That's so unrealistic.
I mean, your outfit, doesn't it like glow or some shit? you think that, I mean, if you're in Warzone, in real Warzone, the last thing you want is to be visible to everybody.
My skin is sub cerdo, bro. It's that blue skin.
Mine is yellow, bro. It's esporquion.
Oh, man.
My guy's mask freaking glows, so that's just easier for people to aim at.
That's true. You just switched your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually got skins now. You're not a default anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. It took me a while. It took me a bit to like invest some money in the new Warzone.
It's probably why the game is caca. Because you're not investing money in it, bro. We used to buy every skin every week.
Maybe that's why we won last night. Because I remember there's that theory that apparently if you spend money in the game, you get a victory.
Don't take that away from me.
Why, you're gonna spend some money now?
I mean, the new ghost skins just dropped. You know in that last Modern Warfare, I bought every single ghost skin that came out.
Anywho, what are we talking about today? This past weekend we went to watch a movie that everybody's raving about. What was it?
Are they raving about it?
I think so, man, and for many good reasons.
I want to rave about it.
Which one is it? Pop, 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 pop.
Oh.
And there it is.
Super Mario Bros. 2023. Or are we talking about the 1996 one?
I thought it was 98. I'm not that old.
Is it 98?
I think it's 98. The one with John
You're
Leguizamo.
old.
With John Leguizamo, right?
The legitimate and original Luigi.
The one that apparently he's not watching the new one because
he's mad.
It's not diverse enough. They didn't put any.
There's Italians in there. How much more diverse can you get, bro?
I think Italians are pretty close to Mexican people. Not just color of flags, but the way everybody was eating at the table. That's. And then they're feeding the abuelito. I think that's yeah. I can relate to that. I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Red, white, and green, bro, all the way.
Yeah,
Italian, bro.
Yeah,
Mexican,
exactly. And before we start, make sure to hit the follow button on all our social media. Look us up under @Serial Nerdism. Hit that little bell so you can get notification when we've uploaded a new video, new content. You can keep up with us. Please, please, please share this on all your social media with your loved ones, with your friends, with your dog. With your dog.
Cat.
You'd be surprised. Dude, what would you do? You have a dog. Let's say you're chilling with your dog outside of your house, and then she looks at you and speaks and says, "No one will believe you."
I would reiterate it. No one will believe me. Finally, somebody to talk to.
Is that when you get that lonely? You're like, good. I just need you to listen. Chemistry's been kicking my ass.
At least she listens.
Dude, you just I thought I just saw Creed. What's up with these jabs, bro? I listened.
Whoa. I wasn't talking about you, bro.
Okay.
But if the shoe fits Cinderella.
I got chanclas, bro. Let's talk about Super Mario, man. Let me just say.
Let's just start off here. Has the video game movie Chris been lifted, yes or no?
I think it was lifted with Sonic. I think Sonic lifted that curse for sure. What do you think?
I think so too. Because after Sonic released, both 1 and 2, what's a video game adaptation we got right after? Last of Us?
And TV show, yeah. And God, it's majestic. Oh, it's amazing.
Like that fish from the memes. Oh,
yep.
In a good way. Best of ways.
Yeah, The Last of Us. We got Sonic 2. What other video game to movie adaptation have we gotten ever since Sonic?
Ever since Sonic? No, just Sonic, Last of Us, Mario. Prior to that, it was Tomb Raider. You know how bad those were.
Dude, I haven't even seen the new one or the most recent one.
You
should even watch it.
No, I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the Angelina Jolie one.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started with that abomination of what's the one you like? Uncharted?
Sir. I'll have you know. That movie's got a solid 70-something on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's average.
That's a little above average. It's not bad. Speaking of Rotten Tomatoes. Speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, do you really go off of what Rotten Tomatoes say?
Not after what they did to Super Mario.
They gave it a what, 48? Well, it was a 48% when it released. What is it now?
I don't know. Do I want to know? It's 58.
It went up?
Are you sure it was a 48?
I guarantee you.
I don't know, man. You've been trapped in another reality with that Mandela effect stuff.
Ever since that last episode that we mentioned fucking Chad. Sorry for that bad word. Chad, if you're listening, make yourself present. Challenge it.
you use our only F word. So now we got to wait till the next podcast to use another F word. Thanks, man. I was hoping I would be able to use it.
You can go ahead and use one. I'll use my leg noise.
It's too late. It's out in the air.
Man, you mentioned Chad, and now my brain is like fried.
Why? It's just Chad, bro. He'd forgive.
Yeah.
He'd forgive you.
Who is Chad?
We're not gonna go through with this again.
No.
So you
Yeah,
need to
it's
stop
more
it.
than enough.
Stop it.
People, if you guys follow us on social media, trust me, very soon I will upload a picture of Chad, and maybe you guys can tag him, and he like, you know what?
If you find him.
Dude. If he says I was on that table and I don't remember you, then
All is forgiven.
all is forgiven.
All is forgiven.
All is forgiven.
Back to Super Mario.
Back to Super Mario Bros.
What did you think, man?
Oh man, it was you, the missus, the kids, and me.
Oh, niños.
And we all had fun. It was a very, very fun movie for everybody, people of all ages. The whole
Peaches, 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 peaches.
if that song,
I love you.
if that song is not on your playlist right now, or not even playing on your way to work, what is wrong with you? What's
wrong with you? Why are you playing that on your way to work? So it sounds a little obsessive, don't you think?
Motivation.
For what? What's
To have a good day, man. Look something to look forward to.
peaches?
No, to get home and rest. I don't know. Let's talk about so let's break this down with the Mario movie. Let's do it. Let's break it down. Let's do pros, cons, our favorite parts, and then a final rating out of 10. I think that's fair. Spoiler alert. Major spoiler alert.
You had a week to watch it. If you get spoiled, it's y'all's fault. I sorry.
Skip it. Skip this episode and wait till the next one, or go watch it and then come back.
How are we supposed to blow up if we're telling people to skip? There I go beating on the table again. So mad.
Okay, well, we're gonna spoil the crap out of this movie. So I mean, you guys had your chance. This is the one chance. Let's start with the pros.
You sound so aggressive right now. So hot, man. So hot right now. Pros, get started.
What do you got for the first one? Mario and Luigi, the brotherly love.
Oof, their relationship.
The relationship. You know what's crazy? And I told my kid, because I was asking her, I'm like, hey, since you like Mario so much now, what's his last name?
What's she say, bro?
She's like, I don't know. And I was like, it's Mario.
Mario, bro.
And she's like, no, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, his last name is Mario. Mario. And Luigi Mario. That's why they're called the Super Mario Bros. That's their last name. Well, freaking the brain was like leaking from like her left ear.
Black bolt from Dr.
Her eyes went white. It's just static like between the teeth, you know.
It started levitating.
The brotherly love between Mario and Luigi. My God, man. The moment that Luigi gets taken away and the concern on Mario, because he doesn't care about the princess. He's willing to use the princess to save his brother. Because if you think about it, of course they told him, hey, if you talk to the princess, she knows everything, man. Like she'll help you out.
He went straight to her just to get his brother back.
Yeah. And he saw how cute the princess is, but he's like, hey, I heard things. And you can help me out.
He didn't even spit game at her throughout the movie,
I think the only moment they had where they kind of...
I think it was just Donkey Kong, right, pulling up, but we're getting too far ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. they just had a moment where she like looked at him and like she smiled.
She would never go on a date with a guy like you.
Yep. A short guy like him. He's not that short. He's good. He's average. It just goes back
just because you're short. Just because you're short.
Just go back to me saying I'm 5'10". Man, the brotherly love between these two, you feel it. You just feel it. And
I feel it in my loins.
You feel it on your loins, and it was amazing. It's just you sense the purpose of Mario trying to rescue his brother, and his brother being able to move forward as long as his brother was there. From the moment that they showed the flashback of baby Mario and baby Luigi to present day, of him being kidnapped by Bowser.
Yeah,
and he's
man.
like, oh man.
Mario was ready to square up with those kids. That baby park.
He was trying to catch the fade.
He was ready to punch.
He was ready to
He had
punch.
2 to 3 monsters, bro. He was ready. Might I mention the irony that throughout the history of Mario, what's the one thing he eats to grow in size?
Mushrooms.
What's the one thing he eats in this movie?
Mushrooms. The irony in that part, I thought it was funny.
Oh, man.
Especially when he gets the mushroom and the princess is like, eat it. And he's like, really? Like this?
Mushrooms?
Mushrooms. You think it would have been like racist if they would have done like
Oh,
pizza?
my God.
They would have done like the Italian has to eat a pizza so he can grow
Everybody
in
knows
size.
it's pasta, bro.
Which comes from a mushroom. I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't. They add mushrooms to it.
Well, the pasta in the beginning when they were eating that family dinner, it had mushrooms in it.
And he was like picking it out. And Luigi
Luigi was
eating it. That's close, bro. I felt that.
If I remember correctly, I used to do that with pepperoni. My brother used to eat it. Throwback. Story time.
Tell me, talk to me, bro. What's wrong?
No, that's crazy. I just made that connection.
Well, it's just like that show and How I Met Your Mother, the Olive Theory.
There's a little bit of Mario in all of us, bro.
There is.
Would your brother eat mushrooms from your pizza or pepperoni if you didn't like it?
No, we didn't. No,
Same, bro.
we couldn't afford pizza, man. and when we did, it was just pepperoni. That's it. You can't never go wrong with pepperoni. I think we all
I don't
love
know.
pepperoni.
I used to think it was really spicy.
Dude, my kids think it's spicy.
That's because we're normal. Something's wrong with you. Another jab. Oh my God. I feel like I just got done watching Creed.
Another pro, the execution of the plot. Finally, it wasn't a damsel in distress.
Talk about progression, man.
Oh man. Talk to me. Well, you said talk about progression. Tell me what you got. What's in your mind?
Well, Princess Peach has always been the damsel in distress.
Yep.
Help me, Mario.
Yep. And then you got the little toy. She's not in this castle. She's in another one.
No, man, but she's always been portrayed as a damsel in distress.
Right.
And in this movie, she was portrayed as kind of a badass.
Yeah.
She was running that training course better than Mario.
And she did that little move where she like jumps and she just like opens up the dress. And she
Oh,
like,
that
slows
was
down.
cool.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I was like, Super Mario. What is it?
Yep.
Super Mario 2?
Yep. Exactly.
Made me wish I had a dress.
And no, but I agree though. They made her into a badass. Honestly, yeah, she needed Mario to help her out more than. Because honestly, the whole movie, I was like, yes, she needed Mario to fight Bowser. If Mario wasn't there, then maybe she would have ended up marrying Bowser. But if you look at it from Mario's perspective, did Mario need her to rescue Luigi? I feel like the brotherly love was so strong that I think he would have found out one way or another.
Nah, I think he would have gotten murked, bro.
You think so?
Yeah. He needed
He would have just gone to Donkey Kong and boom, done.
Yeah, he would have smoked him, bro.
You know what? You're right, because she's the one that gave him the hint about the boxes.
Yeah, he would have known.
Yep, you're right. Another part, Bowser. Peaches. Jack Black as Bowser. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Upcoming Oscar nominee for that original song. I hope he wins it.
I hope he wins it too. Be honest. Do you think he will?
I think he will.
You think there's enough? I mean, you think there's enough support?
I mean, that song was.
I think so.
That song alone was kind of like it was a plot point. That was the first time you actually saw that he had love and affection for Princess Peach. That song progressed the story forward.
It did. It was. Have you seen the backlash that it's getting though? A lot of people are saying that apparently
who's talking about Jack Black?
Freaking people, not Jack Black, but just the character of Bowser, how apparently he's like overly obsessed and doesn't know what that no means no type of thing. So there's like some backlash going into it.
I mean, but that's Bowser. I mean, how many times does he kidnap her?
I mean, in the games, he would kidnap her because he just needed to destroy Mario. Like that was
no.
Okay, then what?
You don't remember Super Mario Odyssey? He's always had that kind of. He was trying to force her to marry him in the game. He was
in Odyssey, yeah.
He was wearing the pimp suit.
Yeah, he had the pimp. Yeah, the notorious PIG suit.
And then, did you ever play Mario Sunshine? Baby Bowser called her mom. Because Bowser lied to him and said she was his mama.
No, I didn't know that. No, I didn't play Sunshine. No. Believe it or not, I think like the majority of people, just when you're introduced to video games, the one that you can go to is just Super Mario for the Nintendo. So, to me, it's Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. And that's where it was just her going from castle to castle. She's not here. Go to the next one. She's not here. Go to the next one. She's not here. Go to the next one. You wouldn't get those messages, but you would destroy the castle and you'd be like, oh, she's not here.
Okay.
Next one.
I think because I was like, that was the first Mario game.
That was the first Mario game where you get the toads telling you. But on Super Mario World, I mean, it was such a long game. It was very long. And I don't know. That's as far back as I go. Did I skip some games on the way here? Yeah, I think the last one I played was Odyssey. Actually, no.
Why did you skip those games?
Because I turned into a PlayStation fanboy. No, because I don't have money.
All you had was a PlayStation.
All I had was PlayStation. And I didn't, I mean, the GameCube, dude, literally, the GameCube came out. I didn't get my PlayStation 2 until the PlayStation 2 Slim was released.
Damn, at that point, you might as well have gotten a 3, man.
Right? Exactly. So that's when I first got the PlayStation 2, it was when the Slim was already out. And that was like a few months after it was released. But I didn't touch the GameCube until the 3 was already announced, the PlayStation 3. So I even got the GameCube or touched the GameCube like late. So I didn't do Mario Galaxy. I did Luigi's Mansion late. And I think on the GameCube, Need for Speed Underground 2 was like when I first played it, was on the GameCube.
Need for Speed 2?
Underground 2? Mm-hmm.
I remember Underground 2 and then Hot Pursuit.
No, it was Underground. I remember because Snoop Dogg and the Doors was on the soundtrack.
The Doors.
Mm-hmm. Riders on the storm, don't flag us for copyright. And you know what I hate when people put on the description, I do not own the rights to this song. No shit, you don't own the fucking. No shit, you on the other side of this screen doesn't own the rights to the Beatles song. Just an example. I'm just throwing.
Oh god.
Back to Super Mario.
Man, talk about derailment,
dude. The best character in the whole movie, Bowser, easily. Jack Black made that paper his. The voice of, he gave a character who the only thing we knew about was growling, and he made it a thing.
Growling and falling in the lava pit.
Yeah.
Out of all of the cast, he was the one that put in the most effort.
You could tell.
You
mentioned 100%. It too earlier. You could tell that he's the one that probably put the. And I mentioned it earlier. I was like, man, I was okay with Luigi's voice until I just saw a show with Charlie Day in it, and it's the same thing. And I was like, did he do anything? Did he do anything different? So I'm like,
I mean, if you're gonna use that logic, all Princess Peach has ever said is Mario.
Right. Yeah.
So, come on, man. You can't.
At that point, maybe I was like probably like nitpicking, but I mean,
if you're nitpicking on them, they're kind of like going too far away from the character, that's a little too much, man. I got to put a stop to that, bro.
You're right.
Because Princess Peach is entirely different than what she was in the games.
Right.
So Luigi, he is a scaredy cat still, but I mean, Charlie Day's voice, he probably didn't need to change it, man. He already sounds like a wuss as it is.
Key changed his for Toad. So that was a pretty. I mean, that was nice of him.
But Toad is Toad. You need that.
You need that, yeah. With Toad, I think honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, from like most recent games, Toad is probably the one that has the most dialogue to him out of everybody else. He's because like my kids were playing Captain Toad. He makes a lot of noise in that game, man. So it's not
the noises are the voice acting.
Yep. So he already has that like weird voice, high pitched thing going on. So for Key to actually start like doing it and altering his voice to be Toad. What's another one? One I like the most. The relationship that became of Donkey Kong and Mario.
Ooh, for that love-hate relationship.
Love-hate relationship. that Thor and Hulk relationship. Because it was funny.
That's a good way of putting
it. After their fight, just when they finally get in their cars and they're lining up to get ready to hit the road.
I still hate you.
I still hate you. He whispers it to him. He leans in and tells him, I still hate you.
Not to mention when Mario saves him. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to mention this to anybody. Oh, please don't. What would they think of me?
Exactly. And father issues. Donkey Kong has daddy issues, man.
Acceptance
is a big one. I thought it was a bit cruel because Donkey Kong, like,
stop putting on a show.
Exactly. Because like he's over here like trying to just I don't know, like go all out, showboat, show his dad, like, exactly, show his pecs, shake him, and his dad is not okay with it.
At the end, he gets it though.
Yeah,
he tells him, "We won. Shake your pecs." I'll do it later, Dad.
Which brings it back to the next one: Easter eggs and cameos. What did you think? What was something that you can think about?
So the main one that I could think of is Super Mario Galaxy. Not only that psycho little star that wanted the sweet release of death.
Yeah. The depressing star.
But the illusion of Princess Peach saying that there's a bigger galaxy out there. I mean, if they go with the second one, we might get Princess Rosalina. Fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Paulina from Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, dude, she's my favorite character in Strikers. Because she's so overpowered. Her and who else? What's the other one that's also another female character too? That's also like she's got like all the speed in the shooting. No, not Daisy.
Princess Peach is the one that's got all the speed and all the tactics.
I think it's Rosalina, isn't it?
Rosalina, yeah, Rosalina and Paulina.
Yep. Something about those Inas, man. They just got everything. So Paulina, Galaxy, the star,
King Bomb at the wedding,
and King Boo,
who you totally missed.
Who I totally missed. How did I miss that big old ghost, bro?
Because he's a ghost, bro.
And I don't believe on those things. Dude, so we got a little glimpse of Yoshi, the pink Yoshi, kind of waved as there was a stampede of Yoshis
by the river.
Yep. He comes out. I saw a glimpse of Punch Out in the
restaurant.
In the restaurant,
Little Max Punch Out.
Exactly.
Did you miss a flag in Mario's apartment when they were all eating dinner? It was there.
I think so. Was it there?
It was there.
Well, I mean, he was also playing the Nintendo.
Yeah, he was all this. What game was he playing? Oh, he was playing Balloon Fight.
Yeah, he was playing Balloon Fight. What else? What else can you think of?
How can you miss the most important cameo / Easter egg?
Which one?
The 1980s cartoon theme song.
Oh, I don't know. Probably because maybe I wasn't.
You ever watched that cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
That cartoon with that the theme song that they had, Mario Bros. That was that was from the 80s.
That was the trailer or their commercial or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
There's also one big one. Let me see if you get it. Biggest one of all.
The original voice of Mario.
Yep.
He was playing.
The accent is perfect.
He was playing. Yes. He was playing. He was playing Galaga, wasn't he? No, he was playing something on the.
Are you nerd? Are you really? Are you a serial nerdum?
My
nerdism.
My nerdism is failing right now.
Well, we need to get it to flare up.
How?
You tell me, man.
Let's go watch it. We'll be right back. We're gonna go watch it.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, the original voice of Mario. My kids. Right now, the one song that my kids are really messing with.
Peaches.
Is not even. The DK rap. From from Donkey Kong 64.
Donkey Kong.
That's their main thing right now. Dude, I think I already told you, but I gotta tell the people this little story of my son asking me the name of
my son.
My son. Hello, my son. So Logan comes and he's like, and I because he was kind of mumbling the song, and I told him that's from a video game. And he looks at me, he's like, really? And I was like, yeah.
What kind of a father are you?
What do you mean?
You didn't tell him that?
It's a 64. Like, it's to me it's important, but to him, he's probably now I got to get him that subscription from the Nintendo Switch. So
it's not in there.
It's not in there. Then never mind. He's not getting it. So I showed him the video, the music video of the Donkey Kong rap for the video game. And dude, he just went to his room, and for some reason the word stripe stuck to his head. So he's like, Alexa. I don't want this Alexa to start acting up. He's like, play the Donkey Kong stripe. And then it wasn't playing it. So he comes back. He's like, Dad, it's not working. And I was like, it's because you're supposed to say rap. So he goes, okay. So he goes back. Oh, do the Donkey Kong stripe. And he comes back. He's like, oh, what was it again? I'm like, it's rap, not stripe. It's DK rap. So he leaves and he comes back, and I'm like, okay, dude, this is the third time. I'm not gonna say it again. Like it's DK rap. If you don't get it right, that's on you. So he goes to his room. He never comes back. His mom she sends me a video of him. I think she sent me a video. And he's on his bed. He's got the blanket. He's on his bed just facing up with the blanket crying. And she's like, what's wrong? He's like, I forgot the name of the song. And remember I told you I'm like it's just one of those moments where you're like convincing yourself you're gonna remember it, and you do it so much that you end up forgetting it. Kind of like when you go put gas. You park your car, you look at the pump. Oh, pump number 3. Walk away. Turn around, make sure it's pump number 3 and it hasn't changed while you're removing. Okay, go inside, get your stuff. You go to the register. And you're like, oh, can I get 20 on... And then if it's in a spot where you can't see it, you have to go outside just to make sure.
And then you see that your car shipped places. And it's now on 9.
And now there's a freaking guy trying to clean your window for some spare change. You're like, yes, pump number 3.
Hi.
But yes, that was. I loved that the little Easter egg, the DK rap, and with that DK rap, we got to see Diddy Kong,
my boy.
That's your boy.
It's my boy, bro.
Diddy Kong. Well, that's everybody's boy.
No,
that's DK's. He's not my boy.
No, it's not.
I'm more of a Chunky Kong person, which he was there too. He was right next to them. And who else came out?
Dixie, bro.
Dixie came out. Yeah, I didn't see Lanky.
I didn't see Lanky. Lanky was MIA, man.
And the very first one, it was the one that popped out. That was Funky Kong, wasn't it? Just without.
That wasn't Funky.
I think it was Funky Kong. He was playing the music.
Probably because I was missing his bandana, man.
Yeah, he was missing the bandana, but I'm pretty sure that's Funky Kong.
Funky, bro. Stop it.
I am pretty sure that was him. You're gonna look it up. Look it up. While you're looking it up, Mario Kart. We got a cameo of Mario Kart. Everybody got to customize their cars.
Got a little taste.
We got a little taste.
A little tasty taste.
Everybody got to get a taste of Mario Kart. They were customizing their vehicles to how they wanted it. Toad comes out in his freaking monster truck, and it was the funniest thing.
That was not him.
Huh?
That wasn't him.
What do you mean?
That wasn't him.
That wasn't Toad?
Uh-uh.
And who was it?
Toad.
With the truck. Oh, you're talking about Funky Kong.
Yeah.
Then who was it?
That was just any other monkey. Funky Kong was actually in the Rainbow Road scene. He made a cameo in the background.
Really?
And so did that little monkey from Donkey Kong Country 3, apparently. Little baby one.
Wow. Damn. We got to go watch it again.
We need to go watch it again.
Yep.
For the 30th time.
Rainbow Road. They pulled out the move that everybody does in Rainbow Road, which is get off of it so you can get on the lower part of it. Get a shortcut. Like you just jump off.
People do that?
I've been doing that.
And I still smoke you?
When?
Always. Always.
Stop. You don't got to lie to kick it.
I ain't got to lie, bro. Are we gonna do this on stream?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Huh.
We'll do a thing where we'll play people too for money.
That's you. No, stop it,
You have
bro.
a gambling problem.
you do have a gambling problem.
Let's go to the next one. Foreshadowing. What'd you think?
As far as foreshadowing goes, we're getting a Super Mario Galaxy movie one day in the near future. Have to.
Because when it was Peach, right? The one that mentioned that there's so many galaxies out there.
Yeah.
She said galaxies specifically. She could have said universes.
She could have said multiverses, Smash Bros. Rabbit hole. Sonic.
Olympics. The Olympics with Sonic.
Sonic.
That would be pretty sick.
Donkey Kong Country, man. I want to see a Seth Rogen led movie with Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Probably
throwing some slander towards Mario.
I can see that.
Talking behind his back.
I can definitely see that. Dude, the animation. You mentioned one very good one that I didn't really notice. I didn't pay attention to till right now that I Googled it, and I was like, oh my God.
The fingertip?
Yep.
When he holds Mario in his little fingertip?
Yep.
Man.
That was good.
It takes a lot of computer development to actually get a good fingerprint representation on somebody's finger.
I mentioned one to you, the one where someone took a close up of Bowser's face. Honestly, it's just like this area, eyebrows, nose, and all that. And you look, if you zoom in, you look at the detail of the scales, the hair on his eyebrows, like everything, just specifically. It was really good.
Not just that, the lighting. Whenever the lighting is hit from the lava, and this castle's hitting a certain angle, it's crazy how good it is.
Yeah, I agree.
They got to catch up. Pixar's got to catch up.
You think so?
Pixar? Have you seen
Pixar with
Pixar's most recent movies?
What was the most recent one? What's one of the most recent ones? I can't think of it.
One of the most recent ones is Luca. Buzz Lightyear.
I didn't see Lightyear. No, not because of any of the controversy or anything like that, but I wasn't. When it comes to Toy Story, I'm interested in the toys, like in the story of the toys. I don't care about like, oh, this Buzz Lightyear is based off of this guy, and I'm like, yeah.
How old are you? 4?
He's a toy. Of course, toys are based off of real things or fiction, whatever. You get my point. So
no,
I wasn't interested in Lightyear, and I think that's actually like the worst.
I think fans didn't really like it.
No, not only that, but it lost money, like a ton of money.
I blame the pandemic, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it was the whole controversy of the two moms. I think that had to play a huge part.
There was 2 moms in there.
I was told. Someone told me. They're probably lying. I don't know. I wasn't into Lightyear, but I mean, before that, you mentioned Luca. I saw Luca, and
good visual effects, but not as good as this.
Yeah, no, not as good as this one. Illumination has stepped up their game.
They've been stepping up their game since Despicable Me.
Yeah,
and Pixar's been getting lazy.
Yeah,
and that's coming from a Disney person.
I thought you weren't a Disney person because you don't want people to.
I said a Disney person, not adult.
Yeah, nice, dude. What's up with the end credit scene?
Which one, man? When
well, I'm talking like the most important one.
Obsessive. He's a little jailbird.
Yeah,
singing Peaches again for the 30th time.
I was talking about the end credit scene.
Godzilla.
Yep.
Man, what do you think is gonna happen?
To be quite honest, that's a tough one. Ever since you gave the Godzilla reference of like, you know where they got that from, right? And I was like, and you said Godzilla, and I was like, okay, I see it. But for what purpose?
What purpose? What is it?
Okay.
What do Yoshi's do whenever they first hatch in Super Mario World?
Since they eat everything. They eat everything. Oh, you're right.
Plot point.
They eat everything. Is he gonna be the next villain of the next Super Mario? Because he was hatching in New York, wasn't he?
I think it was just the egg. I didn't see it move or crack. Did it crack?
It started. It was. I think it was moving. I think it moved.
That's just to let you know he's alive,
right? But where it was located, it was like in Rumble. Like it was like there was a bunch of Rumble next to it, and I think it was like in the sewers of
Rumble
in the jungle.
Rubble. Try to rumble, bro. Whip on Mario Kart right now, dog.
It was in the sewers.
Whip on Smash, bro.
It was in the sewers of. What are you doing?
What am I not doing?
It was in the sewers of New York.
I forget that was New York. That was actually
it's
Brooklyn.
Always New York. It's always New York.
Greatest city in the country, bro.
In movies, maybe.
It's all rat infested.
I know. Supposedly, yeah, exactly, yeah. Freaking Yoshi's gonna start coming out eating rats first, and the freaking size of the Koopas.
At least that'll help with the rat problem. Apparently, out here they have.
Shoot.
What are some cons?
You mentioned it too, and I agree with it. Pacing, and I think it all comes down to the timing or the duration time of the movie, which is an hour and a half.
If it would have been just Mario and Luigi with Peach and Bowser, I could see an hour and a half. But it's the fact that they introduced other elements to it, Yoshi's, Donkey Kong. That Donkey Kong is kind of, those scenes felt like they needed a little more detail. We needed some more exploration of that world.
For sure. I mean, I was gonna say also like the very first scene when, but that was mainly so they can show like the power of Bowser against the penguins. So yeah, I can see why that one's there. But
I got one complaint about that.
What?
Those penguins were made to look like such weenies, bro.
They were all the same size. That's what bugged me. They were all the size of the baby one that you get on Mario 64 that you throw off the cliff. Where's the big one?
You did that?
Every single time. You didn't?
Something's wrong with this, bro.
So I remember this vividly in Mario 64 when you take the penguin to the mom, and you know how there's two of them? And she'll tell you, yeah, this ain't mine. And I was like, man, I don't want this thing. I don't want the responsibility. Throw it off the cliff.
What are you, Spartan? Throw your kids off the cliffs? No, man, but no, the one complaint I have is Bowser had that star this whole time.
Yeah.
Why didn't he ever use it? It was literally behind him. And then he got hit, and then the star bounced to Mario and Luigi, and then they got it. Why didn't he ever use it?
This is
That's a pause.
This is me
deep
loading.
thought.
This is me
Lagging, buffering.
Does not compute. Yeah, this is me buffering.
Error.
I don't know what to say.
Just blew your mind, huh? Hadn't even discussed that before, huh?
No. Why didn't he use it? The whole thing would have been. He would have ended the whole thing if he would have just used it.
And they could have given Mario another plot point to kind of beat him.
Shoot, it could have been like kind of like an Avengers thing. You lose on the first one, you get him on the second one.
Not even. You lose, and then you grab him by the toe and you throw him in his lava pit. Like in the 64 game. Anyways, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Right. Yeah.
That's Universal if you're listening. You got some screenwriters right here if you need us.
Serial nerdism at gmail.com.
There's a Gmail?
Hell yeah, we got everything, man. We got TikTok, we got TikTok, we got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got we don't got Snapchat. I mean, I don't do
Why would you have a Snapchat?
That's why I didn't do it. I don't have one anymore.
OnlyFans?
We have an Only Juan's. Why'd you bite your lip?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
All in all,
What's up?
score out of 10.
Out of 10, I give it a 9 for sure. 9. What about you?
Not gonna lie, man. After I first saw it, it was easy. It was easily a 10 out of 10 or a 9.5 out of 10. But after digesting it a little bit, gotta go with an 8, bro.
Damn, really?
I gotta go with an 8, bro.
That's a whole number and a half you dropped.
Yep. Honestly, I think Sonic was a tad bit better, man.
Really? Which one?
So both of them.
You know what's crazy is that who was I talking to that they were their problem with Sonic was the inclusion of humans, and I was like, Sonic has always been involved with humans. Like if you're trying to go like
GameCube
as far
games. Well, not GameCube games, but 3D Sonic did.
3D Sonic, yes, did. But I mean, even the animated series of Sonic, which I'm pretty sure was before the 3D games came out.
Probably it was like early 90s.
Yeah, he was involved with adults. It was always like you just had a little blue guy running around, and you had all these adults, basically all or humans. I mean, so I didn't understand the person's argument.
But you still had a lot of when it came to that cartoon, you still had a lot of characters, little animals. Amy came out.
Yeah.
Tails came out. Knuckles came out.
Yeah, Knuckles was in it. Yep.
But here's the thing,
dude. I'm pretty sure even Shadow made a few appearances. I am pretty sure he did.
No.
I'm pretty sure. If Super Sonic was in it, I'm pretty sure Shadow was in it.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Shadow wasn't introduced until Sonic Adventure 2.
I thought he was introduced in Sonic Heroes.
No, Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay.
We could talk to my niece, bro.
Ooh, which one? Okay, I'm confusing it. When did Silver get introduced?
Silver was introduced in...
It was in that PS3 one.
Sonic the Hedgehog game in PS3, yeah.
Yep. That one's pretty good. I actually like that one. But I thought Silver was booty.
I question.
Why?
What you like? That was the worst Sonic game.
You didn't like that Sonic?
Everybody hated that Sonic game.
I don't know. I liked it.
You have the
my
audacity.
My favorite one is the one where you have the 3 characters. Like you rotate between the 3. And I had that one in the GameCube.
That's
and
Sonic
that
Heroes.
one was freaking cool.
The one that was cool is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Nah.
Did you ever play it?
Yeah.
It was the first Sonic game where you actually pulled a gun, bro. Shadow was rolling around with M16s and M13s like it was Call of Duty, bro.
Damn, now I want to play it.
That was the darkest Sonic Sega game because I think he actually killed Eggman in one of those stories. But anyways,
Well, that's cruel.
I mean, it's Dr. Eggman. He used to use animals as batteries for his robots. What's worse?
You just don't kill her. You become the villain, man. Well, he's an anti-hero.
Who isn't nowadays? Black Adam's an anti-hero now,
Black
too?
Adam's an anti-hero, I guess.
So we don't want to get started.
No.
I'm gonna completely crap on all DC again.
All DC? What the heck? Why? It's just Black Adam.
That's enough.
If you want to talk about anti-heroes, you want to talk about anti-heroes.
We're talking about Mario. We'll leave this for another episode.
Exactly.
Oh, no. I'm not scared of this debate. I'm just saying.
You should be. Because out of the hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes will be dedicated to just the Marvel anti-heroes. That apparently all of them are now anti-heroes. Anyway, what was your favorite part from the Super Mario movies?
Bro, I'm a 10-year-old at heart. The ending, man. The power of brotherhood and them using the power sword to smoke Bowser. That little montage when they're all like beating him down, and then Donkey Kong gets a fire flower, and he becomes a ginger with the little white tip on his head, a little flower, like a little fire.
You know what I loved about that part? That he lost it very quick.
Oh yeah, he got pushed on.
Because that is something that me and my kids can relate to every time we play Mario 3D World. As soon as you pick up something, sure enough, you will lose it right away. None of us are able to keep it for that long.
It's understandable for your kids because they're just kids, but come on, man, you're a 30-year-old adult and you can't hold a fire flower, bro.
I have to rescue them all the time, man. I can't do everything on my own.
Survival of the fittest, man. It is what it is.
I mean, you can carry them and throw them out like the penguin. You can carry them in Super Mario 3D World.
I would totally do
My favorite one, Donkey Kong versus Mario.
Oof.
We got a glimpse of Super Smash Bros. Easily. But not only that, we got a flashback of where it all started for Mario, which was against Donkey Kong with the barrels. We got the DK rap.
That was the first appearance of Mario, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If not,
It was I don't even think it was named Mario.
If it wasn't that, it was Balloon, the balloon thing.
No, I think it was the barrels.
Damn, it was Donkey.
And I don't remember the name. I think it was Donkey Kong.
It was Donkey Kong.
It was Donkey Kong.
It was Donkey Kong.
That was when Mario was first made an appearance. And Donkey, wow, how ironic. And he's not the star anymore. He's now an anti-hero.
Stop it. You want this fight, huh? It's not when you win.
Want the smoke.
It's not when you'll win. Like in Mortal Kombat.
Stop it. Just stop. I will embarrass you.
Anyways, you never gave me your score, man. Oh, you did give us.
I did. I said a 9 out of 10. It's a movie that I highly recommend for everybody. Please go take your kids or don't. Because honestly, anybody can enjoy this movie. It's just anybody can literally enjoy the movie. Do not pay attention to Rotten Tomatoes because I do not know what the hell they're even talking about.
Yeah, 58 is bad. Not good. No bueno.
Dude, I'm pretty sure it was a 48 when we came out of the movie theater.
You are wrong.
I'm pretty sure that you know what? After the last episode,
wrong.
You're wrong. After the last episode, I
always tell
I don't want to talk about like memories anymore.
Hey, man, you might want to go see a doctor.
For what?
The shivers.
Dude, imagine I go see a doctor and it's Chad.
Oh, God.
Oh, that would be crazy.
You know what movie I would recommend?
Which one?
The Super Mario Bros. Movie from 1993. John Leguizamo was a boy. Not really. I don't recommend it.
Dude, I vaguely remember that movie.
Dude, that movie got dark.
Did it?
Yeah.
How so? Well,
Toad was a musician that was on the street.
right. And
they turned him into a Goomba. And
Peach ends up with Luigi, doesn't he? Doesn't she?
There was no Peach. That was Daisy.
What? I gotta watch. I mean, it's been a long time, but I gotta watch it.
It's gritty and dark. And fun all over.
How dark?
Dark.
Dude. You got anything else for this episode?
I do not. What Mario games would you recommend for somebody that saw hot and sweaty after watching this movie?
Wait. Which one I would recommend?
Which ones?
Which ones?
3.
You want 3? The 3 I would recommend. Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Because I only know a handful of people that have beaten it all the way. Most of the people that I know that have played it were lazy and didn't even get to the Star World or stuff like that.
Dude,
so
the furthest I made it is when you get Yoshi.
which one?
The green one.
Green one. I think finishing Super Mario World is like an accomplishment all on its own.
Forget platinum trophies on PlayStation.
Exactly. No, like that's the origin of like the real platinum meaning.
Ooh, if you 100% of that and connected all of Star Road. Star Road. Can't even fucking talk like Scooby Doo, bro.
Hey, language. Now we're over the limit. Now this is gonna be rated. Now it's rated R.
Why don't you put the little
going?
Why don't you put the little breathing noise or your little apparatus over there?
You don't want it.
That you were freaking me out with earlier.
I'm stroking out. Super Mario World, Mario 64, and Super Mario Odyssey.
Oof. Great choices.
But I would. It's because, dude, I love 3D World, but I love it because I get to play it with my kids. Like it's a 4-player game, and I really love it. But I mean, there's a lot of things I don't like. That if of course, as the adult, I'm going at a faster pace than they are.
Stop playing with kids.
So they turn into a bubble and then they follow me. And then, dude, they give up to the point where they're like, I'm just gonna stay in a bubble, just because I'm moving too fast, I guess. Yeah, but what about you, man? What do you recommend? 3 games.
I would recommend Super Mario Galaxy. On top. Great story. Great level design. And for a Wii game, back in 2006, 7, maybe 8, whenever it first released, it looked like a beautiful game. And then second, I would go with Mario 64 because so many games took inspiration from that. Mm-hmm.
There's one thing you mentioned,
despite the
horrible
swinging
mechanism.
Despite the horrible controls. The camera, not controls.
The camera, yeah. But the one thing you mentioned about the swimming mechanism, that it was like way ahead of its time.
Way ahead. Wall jumping, man. And then for the final one, I would say Mario Kart. There's no way to hate your family members when they hit you with the blue shell.
Man. I completely spaced out for
I would say Kart. 8 too.
Yeah,
I would say 8.
Double Dash was still my favorite.
Oh, Double Dash was probably better than 8.
Yeah, Double Dash is still I think I still like it more than 8.
Diddy Kong and Toad were my boys.
Bowser and Donkey Kong.
Why you? What is it with you and heavy people, bro?
Jesus. Look at me. Support.
I see a skinny.
Support.
I see a skinny, healthy man, bro. A big bone, muscular man.
Did you say pig bone?
I don't know. You'll find out when you edit this.
Nah, bro.
I said big bone, bro.
I think you said pig bone.
Why would I say that? You damn pig.
That is it for today on this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to hit the follow and the like button. Share us with all your relatives. Have your grandma check us out. Maybe she'll like something. Maybe she won't.
At this rate, she's probably 40, bro. Depends on the kid.
He just saw Creed 3. He's throwing jabs at everybody right now. Hit the bell. Hit the bell so you can get notification when we upload new content. And today, you had Ralph and Juan with you guys. And remember, do you have a quote of the day? What's the quote of the day?
Oof, don't, bro. Stop. Then people are going to follow me down the street on TikTok asking me, what's the quote of the day?
We gotta end.
You want the quote of the day?
Give me a quote.
Remember, kids, mushrooms are bad for you.
Nice. Are they though?
Stop it.
I mean, after my trip, I've been recommending it to everybody.
And you wonder where your memory's going. Peace.
Ralf and Juan, checking out.